Hi, I'm Robin,
And I'm Kristen.
and we are back to do a what?
Oh my
Not
God, this is a really special episode.
yes,
So we are taking another break. I guess we should probably anticipate these random segues with the comeback.
right? Yes, because
So
there's
we
so much going on.
there's a lot going on,
Yeah,
and I know that we did cover. I think we've covered pretty much all of their albums,
yeah,
and we've broken that down. We do have a lot of Run BTS episodes to go.
right. We do,
We're
we do.
we got a lot,
Yes, yes,
but we are taking a break from our regularly scheduled content to talk about Arirang and the
yes,
comeback live on Netflix. So we are going to do a very basic level first reaction to everything, and just talk about how the track sat with us. You know,
yes, yeah,
just in taking in everything, because with it being a first comeback for us,
yes.
it's
This is
kind
our debut.
this is our debut.
This is
So
our
it's kind of,
debut.
it's new, it's very exciting,
Yes,
and I was just commenting to you earlier how this is crazy because now we're seeing everything in real time with everybody else, and there's all this new
exactly.
content that we're all getting excited about at
At
the
the
same
same
time.
time, yes,
It's
yeah.
so it's fun.
It
It's
is fun
it's
because it gives
fun.
us an insight of what they went through. And in the process of this, I met somebody that has been in Army since 2014,
Yeah.
and she I can see the eyes for what she's looking through.
Mhm.
We're looking through as well,
Yeah.
because I mean she knows the history, and now we know the
Mhm.
history
Mhm. But she
because
was there.
yeah, but she was there,
She
right?
was
Yeah,
in
she
it.
was like in it, and she just gave me some insight and talked to me about you know the um the concerts and things like that to look forward to, not things that happened during the concert.
Mhm.
So she just it was a delight speaking to her and everything. But yeah, it's like the same thing. We're
It's
on the
real. Yeah.
same page.
Yeah, we're all on the same wavelength here. It in For me, I think it was just a matter of, because going back to like new army versus army that's been here for a while, I think with this comeback after the hiatus, it kind of feels like they're re-debuting. I know they're not really, but it
Yeah,
kind of
right,
feels like they, because now they're in a new era and they're giving you a different side,
right,
and while still, returning to their roots.
definitely.
And oh my God, I heard it in this album. I was literally like, this is Dark and Wild 2.0. I was like, I love this. I love
Yeah.
it. It's all the hip hop, and like there were so many people that they collaborated with, and I loved seeing some of the names and
Mhm.
recognizing the
Yeah.
names that they
Hmm.
worked with. Like as soon as they had Ryan Tedder listed, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a really bomb album, because Ryan Tedder, like, I, in my opinion, he never misses.
Hmm. Hmm.
I love the work he does with One Republic, but then I love the work he's done with other solo
Right,
artists
right,
and group artists outside of One Republic. And when you think of some of the songs you like by like Beyonce, I remember finding out he did Halo, and I was like, wait, what?
wow.
Yeah, he did Halo, and I was like, that's so crazy because it doesn't sound like One Republic, but after a while you start to hear his sound,
Right, right.
his sound, and I am a huge fan of Ryan Tedder, so finding out he was involved with that, um really, I was really excited about that. There's Mike Will, I made it. Mike Will made it. Sorry, Mike Will
Hmm.
made it.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I know songs he's worked on. Off the
Okay,
top of my head, I can't name any because I didn't look
okay.
it up, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Once I heard the songs that he did with them, I was like, oh, this kind of has like certain vibes, and
Okay.
that I recognized or felt familiar to me. So that was really exciting. I know there were a lot of Army that were really excited about his involvement. There were just a lot of people on this album that worked and had input on this album that fans were excited about.
You know what? It was a really good project, and I mean, listening to all that went into it, the people as you were speaking of, and the collab. I think this was a really good comeback collab team all the way around. And
Mm-hmm.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, in some interviews or just talking about it, they had 120 songs
Yes. So okay.
to that
So
they were looking at,
yeah, no, that they wrote, that
that
they
they wrote.
wrote.
But I
Yes,
mean, yeah, but they
that
that
they
they
were
wrote
considering for
considering
the
for this
yeah.
album. Yeah.
They had a
Wow.
selection. They had
Wow.
quite a selection. So
Oh,
we didn't get into a lot of the additional content that was released this weekend.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's why we're primarily going to be focusing on the album itself,
Hmm.
and then the comeback live through Netflix.
Right. Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I know that there was the studio notes that we started watching, but we didn't finish.
Right. Right. Well,
And then
it's been a lot.
yeah, and then there was the
Interview.
is that Zane Lowe?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm familiar with him, but I know he's kind of a big deal. I know he's done a lot of big interviews, and
He interviewed JK.
he did. He did.
Yeah,
Oh, for the
way
solo.
back. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and invited him back. I don't know if this was the invite back, but
Well, I know that I'd seen people posting about it, and a lot of people were really happy about the fact that he actually did take the time and does take the time to really know who he's interviewing
hmm,
and
hmm,
what he's interviewing on. So when he mentioned, liking the album and how excited they were because he legitimately listened to the album
right,
and had feedback and had, opinions, and I think they were really excited about that, and I can't help but respect somebody who's in that profession who goes to that
absolutely,
length, because that
absolutely.
and honestly that's the bare minimum. Like, if you're going to interview somebody, know what you're interviewing them about,
Yeah,
like know the material,
don't.
because what that makes you look dumb when you get up there and you're asking them questions about something that's obviously stated in their work, and you just look like you just showed up and had somebody else ask these questions. You know what? We're getting segued. Okay, I said we were only covering the album and the comeback. Focus, Kristen.
Yes.
Stay on task.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Let's go. Go.
album.
Album.
All right, so we had a
Album.
dilemma because the album dropped at 9 p.m. for us on Thursday,
Yes.
and our internet decided it wanted to crap out until 10:30. So we did not have very good luck streaming. We were literally trying to hotspot
Yes.
that mess, but I
Yes.
found out
Yes.
later that apparently we did the right order with streaming. Apparently you're supposed to watch the music video first and then stream the album. I'd seen a couple people post that, and I don't know the significance of like why the music video first versus the music video later, but we did end up watching the music video
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
before we got into the album.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I
God
was
knew
like,
what he was doing.
right? I was like, hey, we were ahead of it.
Mm.
So we watched the music video quite a few times, between all the like buffering and the little spinning circle of death that
Yes.
trying to connect to
Circle of
somebody's
eternity.
internet.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. But you know what? I don't know why.
And that's the music video for Swim. So
Right.
for
Yes.
yeah,
That's
so
the
Swim
music.
is the title track on the album
Mm-hmm.
ARIRANG, and
Right.
it had a music video starring or featuring Lily Reinhart,
Mm-hmm.
who's an actress, and I absolutely love her. She's so I don't know, different, fresh. I like her. She was fun in Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Yeah. I was like, is that? I don't know why
Yeah.
I wanted to say Riverside.
No.
Riverdale. I liked her character in Riverdale, and I liked the way she portrayed it. But also, she's just funny. Like on her social media, she's just kind of very authentic and very real.
She probably had to keep that very quiet,
Oh, she probably did. She probably did have to.
like a
And
Marvel
yeah,
situation.
and I don't really go much on that social media page where I did follow her, so I don't know if she was, struggling or just not posting at all, just in an effort to make sure she stayed quiet.
Right. Right.
But I'm pretty sure now she's really excited to post her involvement, but also I like finding out that she is actually Army as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she's really excited to just post in general
Yeah.
about it.
Well, then let's go into the album.
Okay.
Let's talk about. Give me your.
Well, let's go through the tracks.
Okay.
Let's go through the tracks. So we
Okay.
start off strong with Body to Body.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have them in order there?
You know what? I do not have
Oh
them
my
in
gosh, can
order.
you pull it up on your, because
Sure.
you got your tablet there.
Yeah.
But I know Body to Body is the first one, because
That
how do
was
you
the first
you
one.
not remember that beat? That was just, it's such a great anthem. Anthem.
Oh.
It's an anthem. It's an
Okay,
anthem.
okay. So you got that now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think we're gonna lock
Okay,
that in as the
okay.
anthem. But I do love.
We can do that.
I do love everything about that song. It's clearly meant to be performed on a stage in front of a huge audience. Like, there's no way that you can put that in an intimate setting. That's not a sideline track. Like, that is literally, that's an opening, set list opener if I've ever heard one. But I do love the incorporation of the song Arirang into that. And
That was good.
I
That was
also
good.
learned that they make reference to another song that's kind of near and dear to the hearts of Korean citizens, Hand to Hand, or Hand in Hand. And it was a song that was written or for the Olympics, when the Olympics were in Korea, and they had this song, basically a song about unity and everything, because now they were center stage for the Olympics and having everybody there. So they had this song about unity, and there is a reference to it in J Hope's verse. And
okay.
And when the little bit of the studio notes that we watched, they talk about that, how it's like their 2026 version of Hand in Hand. Body to Body, or is their 2026 version of that song. So I like the tie-in there. And again, I like the implementation of Arirang into that break, that dance break part, where and I'm calling it a dance break part, even though it's probably not a dance break. But I swear,
but it probably could be.
I think that's a performance break.
Yeah. Okay.
I see it like perform. I don't think it's gonna be this way for concerts, but maybe for like one of the shows. Yeah. They're gonna have, drums and dancers and the singers singing Arirang, and it's gonna be big and loud and so Korean. I don't know how else to describe it. I just have a feeling that it's really going to be a showstopper, and there's so much that they could do with that, and I would love to see that, because I just feel like if you're going to name the album after a song that has so much historical meaning and significance, go big.
Definitely
go big. Like that. Go big on your pride.
There you go.
Go big on the homage. Homage. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not French. Go big on that. So I would love to see that. I don't know if I'll ever be able to, if that's the direction they go with any of these performances at any of the music shows. But let's just say that if they do, I'm gonna be so happy.
It'll be definitely what you want, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I am writing quickly because as I opened up my laptop, I realized that I only have 2%.
Oh my gosh!
So I am, but I got them. I got them in order.
Okay, so the next one I want to say is Hooligan.
Yes, you are right.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so Hooligan is next, and I immediately love this song. I immediately loved the feel, the vibe. I just it was good.
One, I shifted around. We shifted. Well,
we shifted,
I don't know,
quite a bit.
Yeah, we shifted quite a bit because there were songs I needed to hear over and over again. That was up there for me, but I dropped it down a couple, only because I started hearing other songs and stuff.
And no, don't get me wrong. Like I definitely agree with you. As much as I love Hooligans, it's not my number one on right now, currently, as of the recording of this episode. Because things can change as we start seeing them, perform it for the concerts as the tour starts, and we start seeing the fan cams, and then when we go, like I'm pretty sure that my order will change multiple times in this comeback season. But right now, as of this moment, No, Hooligans is not number one. It's actually not even in the top three for me. But it is tied with like four other songs because
Yeah.
I can't choose.
It is hard.
But yes, I this song was such a J song.
Yes.
Such a J song.
Without the hope.
No, just LAJ. This was
LAJ.
LAJ,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I felt a lot of LAJ in this album, and I
Mhm.
was just like, okay, because I thought for sure Jimin was gonna be the troublemaker for me in this comeback, but after seeing the comeback live, I feel like J Hope he was like, she got a taste of me last year of my solo tour. I'm gonna get her back, and I
Show
don't.
who I am.
Yeah, I was like, make sure she doesn't forget.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm sorry, I will never forget. How dare I ever doubt you? That I feel like him on stage might be a problem, but also V, because I've never seen V on stage, like in person. I've never seen any of them, but I've only seen I've only seen J Hope.
You only seen J Hope, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like V is also going to be a problem because seeing him in Faya, he's also going to be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah,
but it's a good problem to have, I guess. As a spectator,
it is
in
so
the stands,
okay.
in the stands, getting to see like a song really being felt by the artist.
Yeah.
And he was feeling himself, him and J Hope both on that stage. They were all just in their element. Jimin too. Okay, I just want to segue real quick before we go on to the next song. Or no, I'll wait until we talk about the comeback. Okay. Pace myself. Kristen, focus. So yes, Hooligans. I love the vibe. I love also we just have to disclaim, we have not looked at lyrics. We haven't studied lyrics.
No, we haven't studied.
We're literally just giving you our opinions on the vibes and the sounds alone.
Right.
We're
the music, the beats.
Yeah, we're really just going off general initial feeling.
Yeah.
After hearing.
Yes.
So next week we do plan to talk about the album in depth, like we normally do our normal album discussions. So we'll have the lyric breakdowns and everything, providing we get a moment to, I don't know, breathe this week. Let alone study the lyrics, but that is the goal, right, and to have that episode for next week. So we'll have some more thoughts, and again, after reading the lyrics, our order of preference, our order of favorite. I don't want to say favorites. I really like this whole album. And I just want you guys to know the ranking has nothing to do with whether I don't like a song.
Yeah, no, right.
It's just a matter of like loving it just a little more than the others. Yeah.
But to me, there's no skips.
No. I don't think I want to skip any of them.
There's no skips.
And again, with all of their discography, like I don't want to skip. Like I do have ones that I like to go to because there's a certain mood I'm in and there's a certain sound I need to hear for whatever I'm feeling. But if I was just to let it play, I'm just happy, letting it play. So this was that out, and I let this album play so many times this weekend. Yeah. And when it wasn't physically on, it was on in my head. So exactly. Again, another banging album, another unskippable album.
Yeah. Well, let's move over to what Alien is next.
Okay, again. Immediately I was like, yes. Now, Aliens is a Mike Will Made It produced, I think. Yes. Because Sugar, and this is what I learned. So in the two songs where you have that intro, Mike Will Made It, Yoongi starts off the song. Right. And I was like, I clocked that the first time that I heard it, and I was like, I think Mike Will Made It might be Yoongi biased. I think he might. I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was revealed, because as soon as it's like Mike Will Made It, it's like, okay, here's Sugar.
There you go.
Here is Sugar. And yes, great verse on that opening there. And I think, I can't remember if it was Hooligans or Aliens, where I was just, when J-Hope started rapping, and I was just like, okay, all right, you've got my full attention, sir. Carry on.
Yeah, do what you do.
Yeah, so again, absolute perfection. But yes, Aliens. I did like the sound of Aliens. I like the vocalization from the vocal line.
Mhm. Mhm.
Jimin just he keeps coming in with that absolutely perfect like high
High
pitched
pitch. Yeah.
siren
Yeah.
like sound.
Yeah.
They're all sirens, all of them.
Yeah.
Um,
He got me this time with that. He really got me, Jen, because it was he did it on like animals, and I'm like,
Jin or Jimin?
who did I say?
You said Jin.
Jen, yeah.
I was talking about Jimin.
Were you?
I think so. I think that's what I said. I'm pretty sure I said Jimin.
I don't know. Did you? I heard Jen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my
Well, you
bad.
know what? You said vocal line, so
I
you
did,
know
and
it's
you
all
know what?
good.
Honestly, Jin was amazing. Jin is always amazing, and I
Yes.
always, every time I hear him sing, I always remember how much I love his voice,
Yes. Yes.
how much I
Yeah.
love his
Yeah.
his. You know, he just has this way of singing that just kind of wraps you up and brings you in. It's just telling you to chill and just listen to him. He's gonna take care of everything with his voice alone.
Right.
Absolutely love Jin's vocals. So yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, though. Go
No,
ahead.
no, I've been speaking a lot. Please cut me off. I can. We have half an hour, and I think we're already 20 minutes in.
Yes, we are 20
So
minutes
we
in.
are not doing very well on time. Um, Apologies in advance if this is over 30 minutes, but if it's closer to an hour, then it gets split in 2 episodes.
Yes, that will happen.
So yes, I'm gonna stop talking about aliens because I'll let you talk some more.
Well, you know what? That's okay. What I have to say to start off with is that I when we listened to the album, what we could, I think it was Friday night, we were finally able to listen to the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday night when it dropped, we weren't able to. I think we got like three songs in.
No, we got
Three,
up to
four.
swim.
We got up to swim.
Yeah, we
So
got up to
we
swim.
got 5 songs in. So and that was like, oh, but seeing the video, we did see the video.
We watched the video.
We watched
like
the video. Okay,
3 or 4
seeing the
times.
video, then I could relate. The other songs we didn't hear. When I heard them on Friday, I was like, okay, let me just listen. And we had my niece over, and she was kind of hanging in there with us, and she was we were playing Rank the Song, and
Yeah,
for
she's the
you.
one who got us talking about ranking
Yeah.
the songs.
So it was it was fun, but I have to say I didn't have it that I didn't give it my all. I didn't give it my attention 100% because there was so much other stuff going on.
Mhm.
And usually, and I had mentioned this several times, I want to just sit and listen to it with my headphones on.
You did mention that. You mentioned that a lot. Yeah.
And so that's what not helps me, but gets me to hear every little
Yeah.
intricate part.
And no, I
So
haven't listened to this with headphones on
Yeah.
yet, and I feel like that'll be a completely different experience.
I think so too. I think so for me. So when I Fire was my first, then Swim, and then Body to Body. That's how I received the first 3 songs.
Well, that's how
But
those were your top 3.
That was my top 3. Yeah, those were my top 3. And I loved that with Body to Body that they implemented or put in the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, although I thought it was kids.
You did say something about that, and I was like, those were kids, and I didn't question you out loud because I was tired. So I had been up for 24 hours.
Yeah, I thought it was kids, but
25 hours at that point.
Yeah, when I seen it, I was like, oh no! But I enjoyed the version of it, and as you said, that was the version that was done at the.
No, I don't think that was. I think that was just their version of it. But there was I can't remember what version of it. There's multiple versions.
I know,
of
right?
Song.
There is multiple.
I don't
versions.
remember which one.
Okay.
They said it was, but honestly, I could be wrong. It could be the one that was actually recorded at Howard University. So I don't know. I don't think it was ever mentioned which version was recorded. It was just that it was the first ever recording of the song.
But I don't think the version we heard on the on Body to Body was that version.
I mean, obviously it was a little bit more like modernized,
Yes,
but the
yes.
rhythm, like the cadence,
Oh,
it might
okay,
have been the
okay. It
same
might have been the same. Okay.
version. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay. All right.
But could you
But
imagine in 1896 and they're
yes, I was
singing
like,
Arirang
oh,
like that? And they're
they are really ahead of
really ahead of
themselves.
their
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Talk about being pioneers.
Yeah, no
Like,
wonder it meant something.
yes.
Yeah, so well then let's go with Fire. That was after Alien. And like that was my number one.
And it's
That
funny
was
because
my number
initially
one.
I had that further down on my list.
Yeah. And
I
it moved
did.
up?
It did move up.
Oh, okay.
It did move
Okay.
up because some moved down.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, Faya did end up moving up, and again, watching the performance of it did play a role in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one becoming more appealing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
more of a desired track.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
that it wasn't appealing to begin with, because it is purely a fun hype party, like get you
Yeah.
moving song.
Get you moving. Yeah.
and
Exactly.
and I don't hate those. I love those are great. Everyone needs that.
Yes.
But it didn't get me immediately the way some of the other songs did.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
initially
All right.
it was further down.
And then next one was number 29.
I thought 2.0 is before number 29.
Uh
2.0 is, I think 2.0 is right after Fire.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I told you I was writing fast.
you were, but I that one.
Okay.
I loved that song.
I like
so
2.0.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, so good.
Yeah.
And but again, it was one of those where it was like a little further down on my list, but then after
Kept getting
seeing,
bumped up.
after seeing, and I will say this briefly and from a place of just being a spectator, and I don't know how to disclaim this. I feel like we got a little gypped with the Netflix comeback, because the choreo for 2.0,
Yes.
the full choreo for
Yes.
2.0 was absolutely superb,
Yeah.
and we did not see it in full
we
effect.
didn't. No, we didn't.
We discovered it via fan cams.
Fan cams, yeah.
So yes, after seeing the full choreo, 2.0 got bumped up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
And I know, see, I watched it this morning. You hit me up on that. It's like, are you up there watching?
I did, yeah. I was like, is she awake? Like, what are you doing?
But I will say this, that I noticed that with the fan cams, excellent quality.
I need to know what phones they're using.
Yeah, the ones we came across was excellent quality. The sound was good.
Like, I could see the sweat beads.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was perfect. Like, that was so good. Like, first off, I don't think there's any camera that could not capture Jimin's beauty, but it was so crisp and so clear, and I was like, that is clearly an angel.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really good. And like I seen the choreo too, and that's what got me. I'm like, I don't remember. I don't version.
Okay, so I remember it being, so I had it lower on the list, and then I remember when we watched it and what we did get to see through the Netflix comeback, I remember saying, oh, okay, we're gonna bump that up a couple spots.
Yeah.
I think I bumped it up like 2 spots. And then seeing the full choreo, I was like, oh crap, that's up there in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, that's
absolutely.
I'm a sucker for good choreo. I'm a sucker for good choreo, and that was so clean.
Yeah, it was
so clean, and it was so like, and I love that it wasn't, their choreo wasn't over the top. It was all about like precision in the details, the little details,
definitely,
and the way they hit it. Oh my gosh. I was so happy to watch it with my eyeballs.
Made your eyeballs happy.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was very visually appealing.
It was,
and honestly, like, poor RM. So also also note, RM did have to. I want to say sit, but he didn't sit the whole time he was supposed to. No. But he did injure his ankle and wasn't able to perform the way that he was supposed to perform. He insisted on doing it anyway, doing some performing.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that choreo with all 7 of them,
Would have
I am
been
so nervous
nice,
about the
nice.
absolute beast I will turn into watching that.
Watching them. He participated uh more than I thought he was
Mhm.
going to after getting the information. And but he was a trooper.
I mean,
He was a
he
trooper,
I
and
know he
oh,
wanted to be in
he
it.
wanted
I
to
know
be
he
in it.
wanted to.
Yes.
And I'm as much as I would have loved to see him, like I want him to take care of himself.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
like please sit down.
Please sit down. Yes. Please. It's
Please sit down.
over. He probably can rest it
No,
now.
because they
Oh,
still
that's
have
right. He got on the
yeah,
plane.
yeah, they still have the Spotify show in New York, and they still have Jimmy Fallon where they're performing 2 nights. They're performing 2 songs.
So he's gonna have to stay
He's going to
seated.
have to keep his butt in the seat. Like
Yeah.
if we want to see him dancing when the tour starts, please just sit down for this. Like just sit down. But
RM.
I can't tell him what to do.
RM, just sit down and relax.
She can
We
because
know.
she's a mother, so
We know what you're capable of.
just sit down and relax.
And we will wait to see that.
We've waited so far.
We've waited so far. We will wait for you.
Yeah.
And all we need for you to do is baby that ankle right now.
Yes, please.
Just baby it.
Oh.
So next was number 29.
Okay, so number 29. We were sitting there talking about it, and I said this was a great break between the hype songs and the more mellow songs. And I was like, this is kind of like a reset. It's kind of getting you ready to feel some emotions.
Right.
And I had seen people referring to it as a palate cleanser, which is along the same lines of what I was talking about. But you had said, I don't know where to rank that song because I feel like it has significance. It has meaning. And you were right.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah, because I couldn't see them doing what they did in regards to that.
For nothing.
Right. There had to be something, especially with the foundation of getting back to their roots, the foundation of the song. There were just so many things that stood out to say to me, yeah, this has some value. This means something. There's some significance there. And that's what I want. And you, of course, came through and you helped me to realize that, yeah, actually, it does mean something.
It does
mean something. And what it means is to do what you said.
No.
But well,
it's a bell. I can't remember the name of the bell. It's a historic bell that was rang to, I don't know if it was to announce the king's arrival. Okay. Or whenever, yeah, it's something along those lines. And oh no, I think we're still good.
Okay.
So it was used to announce the king's arrival, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But basically it hadn't been rang in like ages. Yes. And it's, it's on display, but it's not being, it's not functioning like that. It's not being used like that. But they basically preserved that sound in their album. Yes. And they let the track go for 1 minute and 37 seconds, which is the amount of time it takes for it to fully ring all the way through. Right. And it was just a moment of recognizing history and culture and embracing that, but also it did kind of serve as a break. Yeah. In that moment where they went from let's get this party started to okay, let's break it down a little. Right.
And I'm glad that the explanation came out of it. It's of such value, and I am so thankful
that you were right.
No, because that happens,
No, I know.
Often. So so thankful that they marked it historically in time, and there will forever be a record of that.
Yeah.
and that's I just I'm happy about that. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
But I'm glad that I waited. I didn't want to give up on it and didn't want to say that it was nothing, but you know. So
now we go into swim.
now we go into swim.
Okay, so swim. We are going over time, so I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of pause here, and we'll start another episode, and that'll be next week. So we lied. Next week is going to be part two of this discussion, and then the following week we'll have the album breakdown. But we'll get into swim in full detail then.
Okay.
So for now, we're gonna end it here and say goodbye, and then we'll come back and record for next week's. And we'll pick it up with swim and our thoughts on the rest of the album and the comeback live on Netflix.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.